Alright guys, it's Monday. It's after the Super Bowl, so we're probably all a little tired. But the Patriots lost, which is a great thing. I was hoping, for some more injuries of Tom Brady, but it didn't happen. So today what we're going to do is divide in unit fractions by a non-zero whole number. And then how can you model divided in unit fraction by a whole number? So if we look at the question in the book, our example at the top of the page, it says half a casserole is left over. Ann, Beth, and Chuck are sharing the leftovers equally. What fraction of the original casserole does each person get? Make a drawing to show 1/2. So if we had a casserole, and you guys know how wonderful my drawings are, and we have half of it. Now the question is asking us, we're saying half the casserole is left over, and then it's saying Ann, Beth, and Chuck are sharing the leftovers equally. So we need to divide 1/2 by 3. Or we could do 1/2 divided by 3. And the way to simply do this is we already have half of the casserole. We just cut this into thirds. And then when I go to answer my question, what fraction of the original casserole does each person get? Well, if we mark, let's say we put Ann here, Beth here, and Chuck here, and then we divide the rest of the casserole that was already eaten up the same way, what portion does Ann get? Well, Ann gets 1/6. So 1.5 divided by 3 equals 1/6. Because we're talking about the original amount. They got 1/3 of the half, but 1/3 of half equals 1/6. Okay? The other way you guys can model this is we can model this with a number line. And for instance, if I'm going to take number 6 from independent practice as my example for this. And I'm going to use 1/5 divided by 2. And I'm going to have a number line from 0 to 1. And then I'm going to divide that into fifths. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then I'm going to have 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and then 5/5 as a whole. So now it's saying if I have 1/5, let's say I color this in right here, 1/5, and I need to divide that in half. So what I'll do is I'll just divide that in half. And now it says I need to find the quotient. So what does that little hash line equal? Well, in order to find that out, I need to divide all these other ones in half too, so I can find out how much is there. And then I'm going to count up my lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that little line right there equals 1/10. So I know that 1/5 divided by 2 is 1/10. And there's my answer. So in this one, although I could have used the keep flip change strategy, which is 1/5 divided by 2 equals 1/5 times 1/2, because I did the flip, and that would give me 1/10. I wasn't asked to do that. I was asked to model. So in this lesson, you guys need to make sure you're modeling. So for guided practice, I'd like you guys to do 1 through 4 on page 276. And then for independent practice, I want you guys to do 5 through 17 odd. And that's on page 276 to 77. All right, guys, have a great day.